No, I didn't.
Yeah, you. That's why. That's why. Yeah, I like the arc too, and I want to do little arcs like this where they last 2-3 weeks, chat, and some cool shit goes with it. I'm like cool with that kind of stuff, you know.
All right. I think we take this to a more bit closer setting. Mr. Zolo,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
let's go. Mr. Place you in cuffs, right? Just follow me.
I
No,
enjoy the
that
new
is
arc.
him,
The
I'm not
same
with
reason
him.
I find RP server wipe the best doing the heist for 100 times.
My head hurts. My head hurts.
Yeah.
Here we go. Follow me. Follow me. Right. Okay, I'll put you in here. I'm gonna cuff you to the chair as well. You can talk to Ray Lee about what I just, was talking about. Remember, nothing I said is set in stone or anything. I'm willing to work with you guys, but I'm just gonna quickly change because this outfit I hate.
Yeah, it is not befitting of you.
Yeah.
I'm coming in 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is perfect.
All right.
He pretty much said that I'm fucked. They found a weapon that did some of the murders, and I'm fucked.
Well, I mean, what charges?
Peekaboo! Peekaboo!
What charge? Or anyway, to tell me what his plan is, and we'll figure it out from there.
He was just basically saying like he's willing to work with me. But, when they say they're willing to work, it's like I want you to confess to some shit. But also, I don't know what they have, but he said they have enough charges to send me away for a very long time.
Well, unless something changed from the other day, they just had a bunch of aggravated assaults, and it was like 400 months.
Ooh, so they don't have anything.
So we can talk to him, and if he wants to put their cards on the table, so be it. But I would not just take them at face value that they have what they say they have. Maybe they do, but it is in your best interest to at least push back on that and see what it is they're offering. Because I would like to hear him what numbers look like, what the charges look like, and if they can fully put that together, then we go from there. And if it's if it's worth it in that regard for us to just figure something out from there, then we go that route. But if they put a bunch of stuff together and it's a bunch of bullshit and at crazy amounts of time and they're just kind of grasping and hoping you don't look at it, then we go a different route.
Send me some place to get.
Rocker has built out. I think Rocker and Sons has reopened Parsons, and they have a mental health facility set up there. Where, when I spoke with her last night, part of the agreement.
Come in.
Give me just 1 minute.
No worries. No worries.
Part of the agreement with her last night would be if you chose to attend that, a lot of the charges, a lot of the time, a lot of that stuff would wash away with you successfully completing the program. Because her goal is to help you, be whole again, and to not have Timmy have a chance to ruin Zolo's life.
So I just have to act like I'm crazy, and then boom.
Who?
No. You gotta. You actually need
night.
to complete the mental health thing and be not crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
But after that. But we'll talk to AJ and see what he's presenting. All right.
Yeah, I think Riker might be waking up soon too.
Okay.
Where is? Yes.
All right, AJ.
I'm sitting in my office. You have 5 minutes. Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Unsure if I could be heard out there, AJ.
Oh,
but we're ready for you to come in. Croc was yelling.
What the fuck is this door? I can't get in. Can you get in? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I want to make sure
Alright.
everybody gets their RP, chat.
All right, Ray Lee. Listen.
Before we dive in, AJ,
Yeah.
I know Zolo here believed that Rocker may be coming on duty soon.
really?
Would we want to wait for her just in case before we dive into anything, or would you like to get started with what you have?
So I emailed her because I wanted her to come around, but she said just talk to Ray Lee. She'll be able to handle everything.
Okay, yeah, her and I spoke last night. So if you want to go ahead with it, I'm aware of what
Yeah.
she was asking.
So listen, I'll be honest. Let's be honest, Ray Lee. This kind of stuff is not my specialty, right? This investigations and all of this stuff. But I'm here. You know, we got to this position, and you know, I may speak a little bit, you know, not unprofessional, but a bit loosey goosey here and there. So
Sure.
anything I say, don't take it like face value or like I'm basically the type of officer. I'm willing to work with you guys here. You know, I've got
How about AJ? How about we just speak plain? We cut the
Exactly,
bullshit,
yeah.
and I'm not gonna tie you up on words like that. Let's just speak plain.
Perfect. So I've got two objectives here, right? It's get some justice for Kane Anderson, and number two is to get rid of this Timmy for good, right? And your client here, I believe, Zolo, can help me with doing both of them. And obviously, from my point of view, there's things I can help Zolo with. Obviously, we just raided his property and found a shit ton of, I'll be honest, straight up, meth cookers, meth bricks, So he's not looking at, you know, a good time. Also, this hot gun comes back to, so basically, we were looking for a gun. We found that gun. So now I am, you know, paying that gun initially. So that is a hot gun, and it comes back to a lot of shit. Ain't gonna lie, shit that we were looking for. But on the other hand, I understand that your client here isn't all there. He's not all fucking, you know, crazy. There's Timmy, there's fucking Johnny, there's fucking, you know, he's mentioned some guy named Randy Bullet. I don't know, this guy's just a maniac. Playing songs and shit. And listen, I'm willing to work with you guys openly. And hopefully you guys are willing to work with me, because the last thing we want is this hostile, and then we have to go, you know, years and years and years in prison time for Zolo for things he may have, you know, wasn't in control of. Maybe his mind was, but his body was there. So I understand you spoke to Riker yesterday.
Yep.
About some sort of book, a book of victims that Zolo's aware of, right? That Timmy's book of victims or something.
I spoke with Riker about Parsons.
What about you, Zolo? Did Riker mention anything to you about? And I'm not trying to set you up here. I'm just wondering because that's what I got told. That, you were working with her on a book of victims that you were willing to give from Timmy or something that you were aware of, anything like this?
Fuck. No. Well, who told you that, Riker? Fuck.
Riker told me, yeah. Well, it was actually Tom that told me that you had a journal that you could give us.
No, I don't remember that conversation.
Okay.
I mean, Tom's around here somewhere, right? Can you bring him in here and
Tom, you here? Let me call him. Like I said, I'm not recording any of this. It's more just plain speak.
Yeah.
So. I'm in, Tom.
Wait, what the fuck is just closed?
Yeah.
Well, it's a door. You gotta open it, Tom.
I think I'm gonna do
Just open the door, Tom.
I'm trying to, I can't.
Open the fucking door.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Good now?
It's-
This is-
Hell of a way to find out you don't work here no more, huh?
Alright.
We're gonna do a 1v1 with Timmy and
Don't try and be
Zolo.
all cryptic, man. Say it straight up, right? What you told me.
What I told you?
At the journal, remember?
Oh, listen. You know Timmy has a diary, okay? We need to find it. Now listen. That comes a long way because that can answer, and not only answer, but enforce a lot of theories that we have. Okay? So that is one of the most valuable possessions that we seek forward and find it, okay? Now, you need to tell me, do you or do you not know or have the diary of Timmy?
the fuck is Timmy? And why you guys keep saying Timmy this, Timmy this? What diary?
What's your name, sir?
Zolo, man. You know my name, dumbass.
Hey, you scumbag. Okay, so did you or did you not talk to Chief Riker?
We're not questioning him. Yo, you don't remember anything, you know, any sort of
Chief Riker said I spoke to
conversation with
y'all.
Chief Riker.
So just for my clarity, y'all executed a raid on his property. Did you find this book?
No, we did not. There's
And
two other
the-
properties that we can also search. But I'm willing to work with you guys, like I said.
Can I have
Okay.
one more big Sarge?
And just to clarify, the gun that you found, what did that come back to?
It's linked to some attempted, like assault and batteries on the individuals, kidnapping, stuff like that. We got bullet casings,
Okay,
evidence,
so,
stuff like that.
so it's not a murder weapon.
The weapon we have right now is not a murder weapon, no.
Okay.
No one's been
Just
murdered
clarity.
with it. All right,
Give me one
what's going on,
second.
Tom?
You might have to.
What the fuck
You
kind of
can't
door
do
is
that.
this?
You're trapped in here. This is not your fault, really. Hey, somebody, take me
Honestly, you're getting the true Ray Lee PD experience. You're trapped inside of MRPD.
out. Hold
welcome to
finger,
my hell.
Danger. It has to get out to her.
Ray,
Change the this blacked out shit. I think that's what fucks it.
listen. I spoke to Riker in private, like it was off record.
Yep. Welcome to dealing with cops, Solo.
She fucking went against me. I said if you could work out something with Ray, well, I don't go to jail. And I said that, but it seems like she told everybody.
Yeah. Again, that is the unfortunate time of dealing with cops. But
Yes,
it sounds to me like they ain't got a lot. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Listen. So this.
If a
me
book
think
like
here.
this existed, AJ, what is the value of this book if it were to exist?
So we do. Okay, I'll be honest. We do have a book that was found on Zolo's person. You remember that day, Rayleigh, where he was selling it to Timmy and in prison transport and all of that? We were gonna hold him that day. When he was caught, we found a book on him, right? And that was a list of victims, which matched and correlated to the gun he had on him.
Riker's
Before
gonna
you
wake
open
up,
that
chat.
book and look at it, did you have a subpoena to search that book?
The peanut to search the book.
Yeah.
It's just a normal book. It was. Let me find the actual.
The reason I'm asking is if you have something like that you're going to use as evidence, you run the risk of violating the Fourth Amendment. What you should have done in that regard is request the subpoena to be allowed to then.
Yo, what if
Open that
Timmy
book up.
walks, chat?
Even if it's titled a list of victims or some shit.
Yeah, you should have still put the paperwork in to get a judge to sign off on it.
For the book that was on him, the casual book.
Yeah, what you
well-
should have done was seize that book, hold on to it for investigation, and then get the warrant
To be
approved.
fair, he did
so
give
that-
us the book.
Yeah, that. Was there express consent for you to read said book? Did Zolo Levy, who was
yeah.
being charged with these crimes, give you express consent?
So, well, Zolo Levy's body did, yeah.
Well, do you believe at the time it was Zolo Levy?
I don't think he has to because I'm arrested,
Yep.
right? Can he look
At the
through
time
my
I did.
stuff if I'm arrested already?
He literally said, "Hey AJ, have a look at the book."
Am I making sense, chat?
I would argue that at that point in time, that
Can he
wasn't
search
Zolo
what's
Levy.
on my
'Cause
person?
Anytime I saw
No?
Zolo Levy, he was either requesting a lawyer or saying nothing to y'all.
His fingerprint came back as Zolo Levy.
You don't remember Timmy kicking you out, sir?
Yeah, I do.
You
That's why
turn
I'm
this
arguing with you
fuck-ass song
that
up,
Zolo
man.
Levy
Oh.
is not the one who gave you permission to read the book that was in possession of Zolo Levy.
We had Zolo.
So we
listen,
get
listen,
into a mess here. So
Yeah.
We're trying to, big dick talk law. I understand this.
no,
and
no,
that.
I
I'm
am
not
trying to protect Zolo.
Say
because
Rizzy can't
something
go
that
through
you
your
might have said
phone?
in confidence
Got
to
you.
somebody seems to have been spread around. Something that could have potentially been used to help find a positive resolution.
You mean I
See-
know what's happening here. Basically, long story short, you had to deal with Riker not to tell anyone, and then that day, listen, you fucked up as well. You brought fucking different people dressed up like Zolo, held her up inside Sandy Shores PD. We know all of this, right? I understand you're trying to be all smart here. You're trying to be all like,
Really?
yeah, I know everything. All right, I'm gonna say it straight up. And you also, as much as she also, you know, had to have her back, you had your back by having Taco there and everyone there. All right. So
Interesting.
let's not play dumb here.
Were any charges filed on this?
No, we're just talking plain speak. I'm not. He knows
No,
what I'm talking about.
I'm
No
asking for
charges were filed.
that incident. Okay, so no charges.
No, this is not. I know why he's upset. He's saying, "Oh, Riker leaked this, that, blah blah blah." Yes, she did. Why? Because you also did the same shit. So you cannot ask for respect, right? And then also betray her respect as well, and do shit behind her back and play dirty. It's either you both are on the same page or you're not, and you both protected each other. So I don't think that should be a reason, Zolo, for you to not work with us. And if that is the reason, then fair enough. Then we're gonna have to go separate ways. You will serve your time and justice for everything that you've done, and we don't have to work together. But to blame this on Riker saying, "Oh, why did she tell AJ? Why did she tell Tom? Da da da." But then why the fuck did you tell Taco? Why did you get someone to dress up like you, hold her up in the Sandy Shores PD because you were scared, right? You were scared she was gonna set you up. But by doing that, you betrayed her trust as well. So we're gonna do two things, Olu. You tell me straight up.
really?
You will work with me, right? And we can figure this shit out. We can find this Timmy guy, whoever the fuck it is, put it to an end. Or we can go separate fucking ways. I'll do what I have to do as a police officer and make sure the justice is served for all them victims that your body physically did, which we have evidence for. And obviously,
He's
the
ulting.
raiding of the house as well, the possessions in that. And we can go down that route. So you can pick.
I wasn't
I'm tired of
shouting.
this. Why did Riker do this to me? Why did Riker do that to me? When
What
you
what
fucking-
happens? What happens if he works with you? 'Cause
Listen, like I said, I'm willing to, you know, we can.
I'm looking for something concrete, AJ, because it seems like it's been a lot of lip service and words this whole entire time.
All right,
I'm asking you, you know, speak plain. What
Let
is
me think,
what
let
is
me
his
think.
incentive?
What can he provide us first?
Let me
Then
think
we
off
could
the
go
top of my
based-
head. On the
based
top of
on
my
that.
head, if we can get a resolution to this Kane Anderson's murder, and we can make sure that the Timmy guy is gone for good. I
Wait,
can make
Kane?
sure that. Yeah.
What happened to Kane?
Well, Zolo, you don't remember a lot, and I think we need to really start from the beginning, right? But basically, Kane
Why?
Anderson was found
What's that got to do with me?
because we found a trail of black roses, right? From this Timmy guy. And we got evidence that Timmy uses black roses on his victims. We have multiple statements. We have evidence, pictures, blah, blah, bullet casings. The guns that you had on your possession also links to this. So I cannot, listen, you have to understand, I cannot just drop this Kane Anderson investigation because face value, we didn't have any gun that matched on the scene, right?
Yeah, rest
There's
in
other
peace to him
aspects.
too, man.
Whoa, listen, let's keep it respectful. You know, if you want to work together, we keep it respectful, all right? You're not trying to disrespect Kane Anderson or any of my officers. The point I'm making is
Wait, didn't you hate Kane?
100%.
I remember you calling me one time and
Yeah.
telling me to go shoot him.
AJ, didn't you yell out last night? I wish I was Kane Anderson right now during a court
Yeah,
case.
because that shit was boring as fuck.
I remember you calling me like months ago telling me to air him out.
Okay, I never told you to air him out. Hold on, let's calm down here, right? Did I not like him at the start and told him 10-3 and keep my name out of his fucking mouth? Sure, yeah, 100%. But at the end, he was kind of growing on me a bit. But regardless of that, there's two things I want. I want to find a resolution to this Kane Anderson case. And I want to put an end to this.
Give him the
fucking as
evidence
well.
for a
And
good
my
deal.
proposals are,
Yeah.
and this is me, you know, speaking plain, is oh wait, I got an email. Hold on. Okay, chief is coming. Chief is coming.
Yeah, I would like
My,
to definitely like to talk to her.
You can. But here's my proposal, right? We work together. We get you in Parsons. We get you medically cleared. Make sure you don't come out until this Timmy guy or whatever you get evaluated and he's gone for good. And you help us put an end to this Kane Anderson bullshit, which we know Timmy is linked with 100%. And yeah, I mean, listen, it's in your court with the Kane Anderson shit. But you have to remember, I also have at least 3-4 years worth of charges to put on you, considering that raid on your house, this hot gun that you had, the 7 warrants. So, you know, we can both help each other out here. I just want to make sure that this Timmy guy is gone for good and I don't get any more fucking phone calls like I did 2 hours ago. Hey Jay, it's Timmy. And get fucking some random victim to sing, Timmy's back, Timmy's back, 1, 2, 3. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to get phone calls like that anymore, okay?
Yeah,
Now, that's everything from my side. We'll wait for Riker to come back. You speak to Rayleigh and... Well, I
Yeah.
mean, if there's anything you want to tell me.
no, I
Plain
want
speak,
to
straight up.
speak to Ray.
All right, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, wait, Riker's right here. You still want to speak to Ray or should we just bring her in? She's right there.
Yeah, let me speak to Ray.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Ray, I don't know about this Kane shit. Like, I'm not admitting to none of that type of shit.
I think what they're trying to allude to is they believe they have enough to put your physical body there. Whether you were mentally present or not, that would have to be proven. But if you wanted to go down this route of working with them, I would do it for no less than them. Kind of by the end of this, if you complete whatever treatment they have for you there, you know, everything's kind of buttoned up and squared away. No further charges, no nothing. Raid stuff's over and everything ends. It sounds to me like they're trying to get closure. But I'd like to hear what Riker has to say about any and all of this. But it sounds to me like they have a bunch of circumstantial evidence that they're hoping can link together. And then you would put your fate in the hand of a judge, which, if the case last night is any indication with the judges on the stand, you'd be kind of gambling your life there.
Listen, I'm all for going to Parsons and whatever, but the Kane shit, I can't admit to that because I don't think I did that. Nobody said I did that. The boys would have told me.
Okay. I mean, that's something that they want a resolution. You don't have to lie, right? If you didn't do it, you didn't do it.
Like
If you don't know who did it, you don't know who did it.
I can say, you know, I know Timmy did some crazy shit. I know that for sure. But nobody told me Timmy murdered Kane. But I gotta get this shit like sealed. Like they ain't coming back on me on nothing.
Yeah, no, before we would move forward, I would ask for signed, sealed documents that, like, if you complete this, everything ends here. To protect you. Not like you do what they ask, and then later on they're like, oh, JK, we're gonna fuck you over.
Yeah. Because it seems like they need a confession because they don't have anything else. Trust me, if they had some shit, they would have been telling me you're...
They're not lying about the book, though. Timmy did give them a book that he was claiming was...
Yeah, but did it have Kane's name in it?
No.
So what the hell are they talking about?
I don't know. Last time I saw it, the commissioner was in the cells, and he told Rami he was going to press the murder charges on Rami. So he never did that, so I'm not really sure what's going on with it. Are you ready to talk to Riker?
Yeah, let's talk to her.
All right, AJ, Riker, whoever.
Yeah, someone calling AJ right now would be crazy.
Doing all right? Need any food or water?
No, okay. You need to turn Gamba off for this point right now.
I mean, or it could be like the case earlier where 3 people have charges dismissed with prejudice because the cops failed just to show up to press them.
Whatever you can do, Ray.
Yeah.
I need to get the
Do my
fuck up.
best to get you the best deal to help yourself and to move on.
I told Riker to come alone. I didn't trust her, so I had the boys set shit up so I could talk to her. Obviously, I'm not gonna go to just jail.
Trust is an interesting thing around here.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Chief is here.
Howdy, Riker.
Hello, Rayleigh.
And just so you're aware, we're speaking pretty plain with this.
I understand. Zolo,
Yeah.
how you feeling?
Feeling good, you know, knowing who's real and who's fake.
So that's the first step we're gonna take.
Who's a liar, who's a truth teller. Yeah, it's all the same shit, right?
You lied to me the second you brought people.
I guess you lied to me because you brought people too. And you
I didn't
text
bring
me
people.
and still
I
lied.
had people in the area in case shots went off.
That's
You
exactly
have to
why I
understand
brought
you're
people.
still a killer at the end of the day.
And you have to understand you're still a cop at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't kill people.
Yeah.
It's a
Just,
very different sense of danger.
I didn't
The
kill
only
anybody,
danger you're in
Riker.
is going to Bolingbrook. The danger I was in was being murdered.
Sorry, I don't
There's
want
a
to be.
difference.
Sorry, I don't want to be framed.
I'm not trying to frame you, Zolo. I'm trying to work with you, and I have been this entire time.
I don't think so, Riker. I think you've been working for yourself. Your own
What
self-interest.
do I get out of this?
I don't know, maybe another promotion. What next?
There's
Commissioner?
no more promotions. I'm a chief.
Yeah. Commissioner next, huh? She's gonna get
I'm not
pissed.
here to argue with you. I'm still willing to make a deal.
Listening.
It's even more charges against you than when I last spoke to you. Especially with what was found. Are you willing to get help?
Well, I guess when You got the whole city telling you you're crazy. Somebody's got to be right, right?
You said that you were going to do something about it. Did it work? Were you able to?
Well, it seems like we didn't have our deal because I was getting raided. I asked you to hold off on the
deal was
raid.
off. That was you who said that.
When was that said?
I don't have my phone.
Just have to look.
Was that said after you and I spoke last night?
It was said before. It's 2 days ago.
Yeah, and I told you that I'd be speaking with my client and we would be willing to work through this.
Oh, really? Oh, another thing, she went back on her word.
I didn't make any kind of word. I said him for you to reach out to him. The thing is that you give me no indication, Zolo, that you were willing to work with us at all. I asked Rayleigh as a favor because I still believe that you need help.
And he agreed. He represents me.
Yeah, the goal would have been having this conversation under much different circumstances today because I think we're in agreement of ensuring that the proper help was there. That's why I even told you last night, Riker, that to the best of my knowledge, my client was willing to work with some things. And then come to find out today, doors are getting kicked in, threats on his lifetime being taken away, years of his life, and this and that. Help him understand why he should even be willing to work, because it sounds like y'all are grasping at straws. But we want the best for Zolo here.
Wasn't that the goal, Riker? The best for me?
At the end of the day, it wasn't Timmy who put bricks in your place. You know that, right?
Yeah, but you raided his place because of Timmy. And I'll be honest, I imagine if I look and read that warrant, what were you even searching for? Because I bet that warrant does not say taking drugs out of the property. And if they were taken out without the proper warrant, that stuff would be fruit of the poisonous tree anyways. Because if you went in there, Timmy wasn't known as a drug dealer, you'd be looking for evidence of all these crimes you're alleging. And if you move drugs out of a property and that warrant does not specifically state drugs in it, that's thrown out.
And if the drugs are in plain view, we just leave it?
No, you seal it up, you write another warrant, and you get a judge to sign it. You don't move it. As soon as you move it, you have then violated it, and it would be fruit of the poisonous tree.
Nobody's getting the drugs back, though.
No, but the threats on his life of these heavy charges from these alleged drugs.
Did I say any threats about drugs?
You haven't.
I didn't.
Other officers have threatened years of his lives for what was found today. And as well as yourself, Riker, when you came in here, you brought up what was found today.
Exactly. I know the law. And I meant what I said. Thing is, to make a deal, both sides have to offer something. So what do you have to offer, Zolo?
I don't know, Riker. You, let's just say you, tend to go back on your word a lot. How can we trust you?
You can't. Because you won't. And you never have.
I trusted
you're
you the
kinda out
most.
of
That's why I reached
options.
out to you, no?
You reach out to me and then you constantly question me. The amount of work that you make me have to put into something.
Well, it seems like all your
You're not
officers
thinking about
knew
how
about
it
our
is on my
conversation
side.
that we had privately. Kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. privately and you wanted a deal. So do you think I have to tell nobody? A deal like this is not private.
Oh, you said I'm a killer, so
We're
why didn't
talking
I
about
kill you right
charges.
there, Riker?
They don't know all the details. I just told them that there was a deal that you could give information.
Oh, they know everything. AJ told me everything. Something about a book.
Yeah, because that's what you
Oh.
offered.
You said you didn't tell them everything. You're lying again.
This is gonna trigger her.
Well, she didn't tell me every fucking thing you guys spoke about.
That's all.
Wait a minute.
Typical.
Bro.
If you want to call me a fucking liar, then maybe you should just go to Bolingbrook.
Trying to
Oh,
help
shit.
you, Zolo. And we don't have to. But we want to.
I would like to be added to the
They're gonna
I would
throw
like to
the
view the
book
raid
at me,
warrant
chat.
that was
I
executed
rage
on Zolo
baited the
Levy, please.
fuck out of her. Bro, I learned from chat. I learned from chat. What you chat? You can't blame me from learning from y'all. I rage.
So what you want me to do? Sit here and say I did everything?
I mean, we already have that recorded, to be honest. You admitting to everything, so that is fine. Why are you being a bitch for, man? You upset that she told a few people about your private conversation when you told your whole fucking gang about it. Why are you being a bitch, man? Fucking man up a bit.
Watch your mouth, AJ. Don't you fucking talk to me like that.
You watch your fucking mouth how you talk to my chief, man. You can't call her a liar while you're lying to her face. Does that make any sense?
Zolo.
Listen, we're trying to work with you here. And obviously you can help us, we can help you. But if you don't want to work, just say straight up, brother. Then you can go to prison for years. We can do this court cases. And that's it,
Listen,
call it a
I'm
day.
trying to get what y'all want. What do you want? What kind of deals on the table? You're telling me we can work together, but there's no deal on the
thing
table.
is, because you're playing stupid. You're acting like you don't know about anything about a journal and you didn't talk to Riker about it because you're upset she told me and Tom. Clearly you know about a fucking book, right? Where the
Let me
fuck is that
ask
book?
you this. Zolo, if you and Riker just yelled at each other for like 2 minutes and just got all this shit out, do you think we can move forward constructively? Like y'all just fucking two sides of a table and just fucking holler for a minute?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Let it all out.
Yeah, will you propose that to your chief, AJ? Maybe
Yeah.
then we can start moving forward.
I don't know why she's getting so mad and walking away for. She's a liar.
I don't know.
He's so stupid.
Doesn't he have like tickets to do or something?
You would think people actually work around here, but I don't think anyone really does.
Don't he got like a ping to chase or whatever you call it for those cops? Shoot out the chase? I don't know.
This time of day, not really. This time of day, they sit there begging and hoping somebody robs a comic book store or hits a bank, and they're just fiending for that to go off.
Yeah, we gotta like drag the scene on a little bit. So what do you think best case scenario is?
This is a mess. I mean, best case scenario, you walk out of here.
Whoa.
But I think they're toothing and clawing on every little thing. I think it threw a wrench in their plans when they realized that them removing these drugs from that property without the proper warrant does not bode well for them.
Yeah. They want a book, but it's like I did listen. I did tell Riker that I'd give her a book and maybe somebody that was with Timmy the whole time. And if I hand that person over and the book, will they let me walk? She agreed. It seems like she switched up.
Yeah. We can sort through that. I think right now, I'm gonna be honest. At a human level, I think y'all need to figure your shit out with each other. So that's gonna muddy up any chance. Justice won't be served properly while there's still whatever this animosity is. Because what I'm seeing here are two people, like human beings, that genuinely feel hurt by the other, and that makes it kind of hard to move forward on shit.
Well, it's kind of hard if she's walking away.
Yeah.
Chat, it'd be kind of cool if they put me in like Parsons. They're fucked. They don't have much, chat. I know they probably don't have much, but we still gotta like give them something for the storyline to end.
Did you relay my request?
Yes,
So
that
apparently
request
you
has
wanna
been
air it out.
relayed.
Hey, would y'all two like to air each other out for a minute?
Yeah, I'm sure these guys will find out anyways.
All right. Give you guys some room. I'm gonna count down from 3. All right. When I say go, you just say whatever the fuck is on your both mind. All right. Are you okay with that, Riker? Chief?
Sure.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Liar, crooked cop, fake, fraud.
Shot fired. Shot
I
fired.
let you try to hit on me, so you think you have the upper hand, so I get information.
I never hit it on you, Riker.
Stab in the back. Stab in the back.
I let you think that you have Riz, so you feel comfortable enough to tell me secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Never risked you once in my life, Riker. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like you were laying pipe, right?
And the-
As a plumber.
Oh my God!
Shots fired.
Well,
Officer down.
You kept calling me for the plumbing, not me.
Yeah, and you kept calling me to impound your cars, but you really just wanted to show me off to Gioso?
Oh my
goodness.
Hey.
Mole.
You invited me to your house when you had a boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I just wanted you to see what a real man looks like.
Well, you did say you needed your pipes cleaning, so I was there for your service.
Code 4. Code 4.
Turns out you weren't like a big enough man for the job.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
That was good.
Look, I didn't lie to you. I did exactly what my job was. And when you reach out to a cop, it's what you have to expect. You're a fucking criminal, and I'm a fucking cop.
I'm a human being. Don't label me.
Well, so am I. We understand each other now.
You know, Riker, whatever they said about me, I told you I didn't do. And I honestly thought you believed me. But turns out, you thought just like the rest of them.
I want to believe you. You have to understand how it looks from my perspective.
Shut up, AJ, you stupid.
You got to think about how it works when it comes to evidence, when it comes to finding projectiles and DNA and the scenes and the evidence left behind and the correlation, what it looks like. But I hear your side of it, and I want to provide some kind of avenue where maybe something else is going on and that could be discovered. But like I said that day, it's not something that I can do by myself. And that's why I think you should go to Parsons and speak to somebody who could possibly figure that out for you.
Who, that crazy lady? What's her name again?
Seraphine.
You think she's fit to
She's
evaluate
a
me?
therapist and a witch, and seeing what you got going on,
Witch?
maybe both would work.
Oh, hell yeah, some
You
witchcraft.
might be the perfect person for the job.
She was born in the French Quarter.
Listen, I already told you guys I'm down to go to Parsons. Because obviously I need some help, or you guys think I need some help. And I'm willing to, if I gotta prove my innocence by going to Parsons, I will.
And we can make deals on the charges, but if we decide that that's what we're going to do, if you're willing to do it, we have to get a justice down here.
What does that mean, Ray?
That means they would present a formal kind of agreement to a justice, and it would be reviewed. And then the justice would either approve it or deny it. So we would negotiate terms, what those terms look like, the expectations for both sides, and then once that is completed, we'd present it to a judge.
Not bad, not bad.
What you think, Ray? That sounds good.
Is there a way that we'd be able to see this facility?
Oh, you want to see it?
Just so he
Yeah, we
has
could.
an understanding of, what he would be potentially agreeing with.
But if we show him, we bring him up and we bring him back down, and if he gets broken out or any sort of funny business, he tries to escape, all this is out the window for good.
I think that's a fair deal.
That's a fair deal.
Then I have no problem with, obviously it's Riker Squad, but I have no problem with showing him. Just no funny business, that's it.
I think that's a fair.
Like I told you, it's
I'm gonna do it, chat. I don't want to get
it's
breaking
not
up. I
maximum
think we just
security.
do.
It's light security. It'd be something you'd want to be there.
You're gonna lock me
I
out with
think it
some
might-
Looney Tunes.
Hey, you'll be by yourself, brother. Don't
It's not
worry.
that. It's not padded. It's not like. Well,
Love
I mean,
to see that RP.
it's
Yeah,
Parsons
chat.
stuff,
We're
but it's not
the whole
this-
breaking out shits, and we do that all the time, man.
You have to pretty much be willing to be there, you know?
You can go see it, and then we can come back here and you can decide.
Right, as long as Ray could be with me, though, right?
He'll be with you.
100%.
Okay.
We're not gonna trick you into staying there or something. I promise.
Okay, you hear that, Ray?
Yeah, I will put faith. Rocker, honestly, AJ and Rocker are two cops that I would generally put faith in their word when it comes to professional matters. I don't know Tom well enough to know. Mikey, you're kind of a shitter.
Kind of.
Shitter boy.
Yeah,
I have
we'll take one to know one.
one more deal. We take Air 1 there.
You need air one?
That's fine.
Oh
Us
my
four,
god.
Us four.
Yes,
no,
Mikey.
us four. And then Tom and whoever wants to come can come by car. But us four, we go there by Air 1. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah. Let's go, guys.
Okay, he has to be obviously cuffed.
Yeah, cuff him up, Tom.
I'm being cuffed up to the table.
I'll get it ready.
You know, Bray almost got me fired and arrested last night. You know this, right?
What the hell?
Yeah, didn't you hear the commissioner? He said, "Get
Hands.
out,"
Oh.
like that. You remember
Sure.
that?
Hands behind your back, sir.
I'm just gonna grab you by the arm so you can come up the elevator, alright?
Oh yes.
Sir.
By the way, Chief.
Oh, someone else will probably have to do that with me as well, since